Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. It is Monday morning. It is 2nd of August, and I'm going to be really quick today. And the reason I'm going to be really quick because I've got a lot of things on today. So we're moving and shaking. Okay, so last week, how did the week go for me? It went tremendously well. Do you know what I've learned? I've learned if you give me 7 days to complete 3 tasks, I'll take 7 days and probably only do 2. If you give me only a couple of hours each day to complete the tasks, I am so productive. I nailed everything. I did all the copywriting, I did the software, I did the website. It was just tremendously productive. And I spent loads of time with the kids as well, because this is what I want to do with these summer holidays. I want to work half the time and I want to be with the kids the other half. Today, Monday, I'm meeting Dave Davies, storage guy, and we're going traveling around different places. So I won't be... I won't be with the kids this morning, but that means that one day this week I will take the full day off and I'll be with the kids, because I just feel like it's so important. We've only got 18 summers and I'm in a very, very fortunate position, blessed position to be able to be with my kids and choose the hours that I work. And I didn't finish working last night until 10 o'clock at night because I was with the kids all day. And it meant that I've had to work Saturday and Sunday, a little bit of Saturday and Sunday, a couple of hours here, a couple of hours there. But it meant that during the days, I went to races twice, for days out. So I've been with the kids every single day, which has been that was my number one priority, and it's my number one priority going forward, is making sure that I'm spending time with the kids during the summer holidays. We've only got 18 summers, remember, before our kids fly the nest and don't want to be with us anymore. So I want to make sure that I grab the opportunity with both hands and spend as much time with them little buggers, and they are little buggers, as possible. Sorry, Zach and Kai, you are. And so, yeah, it was a really productive week. And 2 things happened. Number 1, we bought a bloody caravan. I've been trying to get the wife, Claire, to buy a caravan for years. I love caravanning. Me and Claire, was both brought up caravanning with our families, and we've got some of the most amazing memories. And so for that reason, I wanted a caravan because I thought it'd be good for the kids. However, Claire was never really on board. She didn't really like it. But here we are. We bought a caravan. I believe that it definitely helped that some of the school mums have bought caravans, which, God bless you. Thank you very much. You pushed my wife over the edge and she bought the caravan. So we pick it up on Thursday, and it means we can, and by the way, because I don't want one of these, awnings and stuff you got to put together. We've got a blow-up awning, which, what a beautiful invention that is, a blow-up awning. We'll pick it up Thursday. Next week, we go away with some of the school mums and dads as well, camping, which will be really good. We've got a really good weekend to look forward to. We're going down to Windsor this week to the races and to Legoland, so we're staying a couple of nights there. Next weekend, we're away for 3 nights in the caravan, and yeah, it's just awesome. And so another thing that I'm looking for what's happened last week is we went to heads of terms with the Swinemore property. So many of you know, basically my landlord started a self-storage company up himself for our Beverley site, and then he's told me that he's trying to get me out. Basically, he's trying to kick me out of the site. 1 second, I'll have a quick swig of tea. Yeah, so he's trying, and why not? It's business, no problems. I wouldn't do it, but it's business. I don't have any ill feeling there. Well, too much ill feeling. I want to make sure that we absolutely annihilate them now in business, and make sure we are very, very competitive, basically. So with my lease coming to the end in a year in December, I knew that I'd have to find somewhere else. There's a big property on Swinemore Lane up for 1.75 million. I looked at it ages ago, but never really thought that we could afford it. Went on a mastermind, and all of a sudden it changed the concept, it changed my thought process, and it changed my patterns that I can't buy that, 1.75, can I do it? Look for reasons why. How can it work? What can it work? What are the numbers? And all of a sudden, I'm like, holy shit, this really does work. So went to heads of terms with proof funding, etc. And now we're at heads of terms. Now we're with solicitors. We just need the change of use to go through, which we've been given 4 months to do so. So yeah, that's really, really exciting. As it happens, the landlord's agent got in touch with me and said, basically, I don't think he can kick you out, Dean. Do you want to extend the lease for 20 years? I'm like, oh, cat amongst the pigeons time. I love that. And I said, no. Well, I haven't said no yet, but I'm going to say no. So yeah, that happened. That was really good. So we're moving forward with the Beverley site, which was the biggest thing I had on my agenda last week. Okay, this week, what do I want to achieve this week? Jobs 25. I want to record all podcasts for August. So definitely for motivated entrepreneurs, this podcast, I definitely want to record all podcasts apart from Mondays, obviously going forward. So that's this week's job. Continue with Beverly website and content because we're doing a new website there. Do about me section for the Beverly website. Learn about Mastermind. Take all training. Well, not take all the training, but take training because I want to start a Mastermind for storage. YouTube channel for the kids. Start the process. That's been on my job list for quite some time. Go through all emails when I was on holiday. Contact investors about borrowing 300K. With 320K, not short, but we've got options, but we don't want to go down certain routes. And so we just got to contact the different routes that we want to go down because we need 300K for all the bits and bobs that we are doing. Paint Supergrand's fence as well. I need to start that one afternoon. The problem is this week, I'm going to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. That's the first time I think I've ever sneezed on a podcast. How about that? August the 2nd. This is I was going to say, I don't even know the word. What is it? I don't know. A memorable day, something, I don't know. Yeah, so I've got a lot on this week, and bearing in mind that one day I'm with Dave Davies, another day I am taking the kids out, and then the rest of the days I only work in half time, so I'm half a day. So I've only got literally 12 hours work. That's all I've got, 12 hours to do all that. And that'll be interesting. That will test my limits. We'll see how it goes. 12 hours to do that. It's going to take some doing in. But my main priority is that I still want to maintain this family lifestyle balance because ultimately it don't affect the bottom line. And I am happier when don't get me wrong. I really, really, and I feel it's better for my kids as well. So I really, really enjoy work. I love what I do, but a lot of my work is thinking, is literally on night times when I'm sat watching a movie with Claire or we're watching some sort of series on Netflix. A lot of my time then, I'm supposed to be listening and listening to whatever we're doing, but most of it, I'm thinking, I'm strategizing, I'm thinking where next, I'm thinking what to do, I'm thinking how to handle a certain situation. So I've realized my superpower is my thinking. If you give me time to think about a problem, I will come up with a solution. But if you ask me a problem right there and then, I'm not very good. So I need time to think about things. So like percolate, I call it. So that is a lot of what makes us and me and the business tick and successful is the thinking time. I think thinking time is so overlooked. If you sit there and you say, I'm working, well, you're not doing anything. Yeah, but I'm thinking. People are like, what? I've got an area, my thinking area outside now, a really, really good thinking area. I've took the fence down between me and the farm. And it literally is, it's a bit of fake grass. Well, it's going to be fake grass at the minute. It's just sand at the minute. Fake grass has been delivered and it is just a chair and it's my thinking area. Absolutely love it. I'm going to spend a lot of time there moving forward. So that is my week, what I want. I've just been for a run. I just got a whiff of BO then. Whoa, it stinks. I've done 5K this morning. All right, guys, girls, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.